Hi students, I hope all are fine. So we just saw about the three questions which arose in the mind of a king and for which the king received different answers and now he has come forward or come to a hermit in order to get the answers for these questions which he has. And we found that the hermit was working and the king offered to help the hermit. And when the king asked the hermit for the answer, the hermit doesn't give any answer now. So we shall just see what happens next. 1 hour has passed, then another. The sun went down behind the trees, and at last the king stuck the spade into the ground and said, I came to you, wise man, to get answers to my questions. If you can give no answer, tell me so, and I will return home. Okay, 1 hour passed, and what happened? 1 hour passed, and the sun was going down, and this king was working like anything. After that, what happened? The king asked the hermit, okay, I came here to you, wise man, to find answers. If you cannot give me the answer, you tell me that you will not be able to give me the answer, so I will return home. Then, here comes someone running, said the hermit. The king turned around and saw a bearded man running towards them. His hands were pressed against his stomach, from which blood was flowing. When he reached the king, he fainted and fell to the ground. The king and the hermit removed the man's clothing and found a large wound in his stomach. The king washed and covered it with his handkerchief, but the blood would not stop flowing. The king redressed the wound until at last the bleeding stopped. Okay, the king was asking the hermit, okay, if you cannot tell me the answer, you just tell me that you will not be able to tell me. So I will go, I can return to my home. So at that time, what happened? There was a person running and coming. So the hermit said, so there's a, the hermit said, there is someone coming. Someone is coming. Then the king looked at the direction where this person was coming, and the king found that there was a bearded man. He was running for his life, keeping his hands on the pressed against his stomach. So when they looked closer, they understood that this person was bleeding. His stomach was bleeding, and when this person reached the king, he fell onto the ground. So together, king together with the hermit uh, undressed him and tried to cover up his wound. Okay, with the king used his own handkerchief in order to cover up his wound in order to make the bleeding stop. But the bleeding would not stop; it was going on coming. So the king, what he did, he again redressed the wound until the last bleeding until the bleeding got stopped. Okay, so there was a person running and coming. He was wounded. The king helps him. The man closed his eyes and lay quiet. The king, tired by his walk and the work he had done, lay down on the floor and slept through the night. When he woke up, it was several minutes before he could remember where he was or who the strange bearded man lying on the bed was. Okay, so the king redressed the wound of the person who had come, and the person, he closed his eyes and he lay on the ground. So the king also was tired because he was working, and because of that he was very tired. The king also fell on the ground and he slept off through the night. So the next then when he woke up, what happened? When he woke up, he could not remember who the person, where he were, the king was and who was that person who was lying next to him. "Forgive me," said the bearded man in a weak voice, when he saw that the king was awake. "I do not know you and have nothing to forgive you for," said the king. "You do not know me, but I know you. I am that enemy of yours who sought revenge on you, because you put my brother to death and seized my property. I had made up my mind to kill you on your way home, but the day passed and you did not return. So I left my hiding place and I came upon your bodyguard, who recognized me and wounded me. I escaped from him, but I should have died if you had not dressed my wounds. I wished to kill you, and you have saved my life. Now, if I live, I will serve you as your most faithful servant." Okay, what happened? The king was very tired, so king lay down and king was sleeping. So after some time, when the king got up, king forgot. Okay, king forgot where he was or who the person who was lying next to him. So when the king got up, he did not realize, he would not recognize the situation in which he was. Suddenly he heard a voice saying, "Forgive me." Okay, the weird man told the king to forgive him. But the king told him, "Why should I forgive you? I don't even know you. So why should I forgive you?" So this person said, "You may not know me, but I know you." Okay, you may not know me, but I know you. Okay, I am your enemy. The beard man says that I am your enemy. I came to kill you. I was the person who told you that I would take revenge on you because you put my brother to death. Not only that, you seized my you had taken away my property also. So I had I was I had made up my mind to kill you. Okay, I saw revenge on you. I had made up my mind to kill you on your way home because I saw you coming to this place and I was waiting there for you to return. But since hours had passed and you had not returned, so I thought I would come behind you and kill you. So I got out of that place and I came looking for you. At that time, I reached in front of your bodyguards. So they recognized me that I was coming to kill you. So they wounded me. Your bodyguards wounded me, and somehow I escaped from there and came to you. I would not have lived if you had not helped me. Okay, king's bodyguard had wounded this person. Somehow he escaped from there and he reached the king. And this person says he would not have escaped or he would not have lived if the king had not helped him to redress or dress his wound. So this person says, okay, I wish to kill you, but now that you have saved my life, and if I live, I will serve you. I will be one of your most faithful servants. I will serve you till the end of my life. This person says that. Okay. So what happened after? Once the king fell down and king fell down and he fell asleep. Okay, after that, when the king got up, he found that he forgot where he was, where the king was, and who the person who was lying next to him. So that person asked forgiveness from the king. So the king tells him, why should I forgive you? Why should you ask for forgiveness? I don't even know you." Then the beard man said, "You may not know me, but I know you. So I swore revenge on you for putting my brother to death and also for taking away my property. So I had made up my mind to kill you, but because I saw you coming to this place, so I was waiting there for you to return. But since you had not returned, I got out of my of the place where I was hiding, and I reached in front of your bodyguards. Your bodyguards recognized me and they wounded me. Somehow I escaped from there and I came here. If you had not helped me, I would have died on the way. Since you helped me, you saved my life. I will not kill you, but I will serve you till the end of my life. Okay, this the beard man tells the king. All right, I hope so much is clear to you. So today what we found was the king was telling the hermit, if you cannot tell me that you cannot give the answer, okay, you just tell me that you don't know the answer, or you cannot tell me the answer, I would return to my home. I would return to my home. Then immediately after that there came a person running. So the hermit says, there's a person coming. So when they looked closer, they understood that this person was wounded. He pressed his hands against his stomach, and when this person reached the king helped him, okay, in order to uh, undress himself and dress his wound to, with the handkerchief of the king. After some time, after that, this person fell asleep. The king also, since he was tired, he also fell asleep. So when the king got up after some time, this person asked for forgiveness. So the king tells him, why should you ask for forgiveness? I don't even know you. Then this person tells a story how this thing happened to him. And since the king saved his life, he will serve the king. He will be one of the faithful servants of the king till the end of his life. Okay, this is what we have learned today. We have some worksheet to do. Okay, there are some questions. How did the king treat the wounded person? Second question, why did the bearded man swear revenge on the king? Who had wounded the man and why? Why did the man say that he would serve the king as his most faithful servant? Okay, once you go through today's class, you will be able to answer all these 4 questions. I hope this class is clear to you. Thanks to everyone and bye.